Hi Gemini, here's a general look at your solar chart for December 2008. Close relationships are going to be really important over the festive season, Gemini, both professional and personal. So that's friendships, that's close relationships in the family as well. And you're likely to feel more acutely aware of your family obligations or obligations to your neighborhood or your home base in some way over December. So that includes members of your extended family as well, you know, spiritual tribe, that kind of thing. And also you may be feeling protective towards somebody there. Just in sort of a feeling of, you know, got to keep an eye on that, more responsibility towards that particular person or in fact the home base in some way. You know, the home base, you may be looking to improve it, change it, relocate even. So that's the sort of feeling there. Elements of the past could come back into the present, have a bearing on the present in some way, so you could get a blast from the past, you know, something which is out of the ordinary really. And also you could in fact find yourself subject to knee-jerk reactions which are old patterns raising their head again. So I thought I'd just flag that up for you and for you to be aware of that, because there might you may be, you know, it may be necessary for you to just keep an impartial bit of space between you and a deeply ingrained emotional response pattern that you have. Having said that, this looks like it's going to be a great time for bonding, and some of you will be feeling quite passionate about somebody or something. A love relationship could reach a deeper level now. Also, so there's sort of like a deeper kind of reciprocity there, deeper mutual understanding there. And also being with someone, maybe not, you know, in like the obvious lover, spouse relationship, but maybe, you know, a member of the family or even a child. And you'll feel this reciprocity, this resonance, this kind of, you know, just spontaneous reaction with this person. Anyway, matters financial as well could benefit from this energy, and that's again up until the 8th of the month. If you want to apply for funding, great time to do it. Something could just drop in your lap out of the sky as well, although, you know, you would have had to put the wheels in motion. Something really nice could come towards you at this time. So if you are thinking of applying for financial assistance or for you know, doing business which is in sales or negotiations or something, do it before the 8th. However, having said that, if you're connecting with abroad on any of this, or there's a foreign element coming in, that's where money could be coming from after the 8th of the month. Also, you're likely to have an increased contact with people from abroad from the 8th of the month. And indeed, some of you, if you're in education, you could be getting a teaching from somebody that you really click with, that really helps you, you know, sort of join up the dots on something. And also from the 8th of the month is a very good time for you to aspire to your ideals, to reach higher, you know, on a spiritual kind of quest level. So it's going to be a great month for all kinds of relationships, working relationships, personal relationships, and liaising in a productive, practical kind of way with your opposite number for mutually beneficial outcome. So collaborating, you know, cooperating. As I say, negotiations, mediation, buying, selling, promoting, just bouncing ideas off of somebody else as well. All of these things are very strongly highlighted over December. I know you like to party. I know you're a very sociable animal. And so that's, you know, not any great surprise. But in particular, joint activities, and when I say active, I mean, you know, physically going out and doing things together, are very strongly highlighted, and will require at times a little bit of patience. You know, compromise will be a key feature. From the 12th of the month, when your ruling planet Mercury moves, you may be feeling preoccupied about something which might touch your feelings, your inner feelings. You may want to hold your cards close to your chest. You may be thinking more intuitively about things as well. You may have gotten onto something, a line of thinking which requires a bit of detective work, you know, probing, digging, delving, finding out, getting to the heart of the matter. And also some of you may be exposed to a spiritual experience then, or a sort of psychic insight, that kind of thing. So this increased sensitivity could make itself felt through your physical body as well. What I mean by that is if you're not listening properly to your ancient, primeval body, mind, gut reaction, and just listening to that monkey like chatter in your head too much, then the body has a way of sort of shouting at you and attracting attention, so that you know that there's something that you're missing. So maybe, you know, if you break out in a rash or you have a headache, that might just be, you know, the way your body is speaking to you and trying to get your attention on something. Also, something unexpected or exciting, or both, could affect your personal or your home-based family self around mid-month. Maybe something from the past influencing the present, or some other kind of unexpected sudden event. Definitely a time for you to be keeping an open mind and a flexible approach. It's not going to bias, it's not negative or positive. Often it's the way how we respond to things that are the negative or the positive bit. It's just a force, it's just a vibrational string that's likely to go off there. And that's sort of between the 13th and the 16th of the month. Okay, well that's it for December. If you know your rising sign, Gemini, then have a listen to that too. And you may be interested in hearing your overview for 2009, which will be on here in about 2 weeks' time.